Have you ever told your child something important only to feel like they're just not listening? Asking them to clean up their room or clean up their room in the hotel, nothing. Reminding them to share with their siblings on a long car ride, no response. Trying to teach a meaningful lesson during a family outing, and they're just completely zoning us out. During vacation, when routines are off and everyone is tired or excited or overstimulated or out of sync, this happens even more. And it can feel discouraging when our words don't seem to land. But Parshat Va'era reminds us that communication, clear, consistent, calm communication, has incredible power, even when it feels like no one is listening. Moshe, in this week's Parsha, is sent to deliver a message to Bnei Israel and to Paro. But neither audience is exactly receptive. Moshe said to the Bnei Israel, then they didn't listen to him. Because the avoda kasha and the putz ruach, they weren't ignoring him. They were overwhelmed. Their emotional bandwidth was gone. Does that sound familiar? Children on vacation are also overwhelmed by the travel, by the excitement, by the lack of structure. Sometimes they simply can't take in what we're saying at that moment. And still, Moshe delivered the message. By Paro as well. Moshe said, I'm aral svatayim. Paro's not going to be able to listen to me. Moshe himself was wondering if communicating is even worth it. Hashem encouraged him to keep going because communication is not just about that moment. It's about planting seeds that grow later. As parents, we often feel like we're just simply talking to a wall, especially during school breaks when predictability disappears and when we're spending so much more time with our children. Whether we're asking children to help pack, reminding them about manners in a restaurant, or teaching them a life value while sitting on the beach, it can feel like our words evaporate the moment that they're spoken. But just like Moshe, our job is not immediate results. Our job is consistency. Our job is to communicate with patience and love, even when the response is silence. Children don't always show that they heard you, but over time, they do. The lessons sink in, the seeds grow, and sometimes the most impactful messages are the ones that they seem to ignore. As we go through these days of break, Va'era invites us, number one, to lower our expectations without lowering values. Children might not respond perfectly, but they still absorb our tone and our presence. Number two, choose our moments wisely. A tired child at 10 p.m., they're not going to hear anything. A relaxed child during a calm moment might. Number three, repeat gently, not urgently. If Moshe could say it twice, so can we. Number four, remember that vacations are memory builders. These are such incredible times for our families to really build memories. This week, let's take inspiration from Moshe. Let's keep communicating with our children, not only when they're in the right mood, not only when it's easy, but even when it feels like they're not listening at all. Because our words have power, and eventually they take root, even on vacation, especially on vacation. Wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom and an enjoyable break.